Peace of Christ to all. This video actually, somebody sent me this link, which is funny. Muslims, they are talking about me, but I think it's an old post. But Muslims, they keep posting and talking about the issue. They are saying Christian Prince and Palto. I have just a few of his debates on YouTube, and I was wondering what you guys thought of his debates. Seem like all Muslims I have seen him debate, he has utterly destroyed them, except in the case where one pointed out some pornography in the Bible. He did not know how to answer that one. This is false, by the way, because simply there is no pornography in the Bible. This is number one. If they want to talk about the Song of Song, it's a song of a king. This is not God talking. This is the way he expressed himself, speaking about the city of Jerusalem. This is not about women. This is not about sex. And if you don't like my answer, this is your business and your problem. However, you can always see things as pornography. Muslims, they can look at the shoes of a woman and they can see in there a vagina. Excuse my language, but this is how it is. It's about like the eyes you have is connected to your brain, and if you want to see something as something you want to see, is going to be what you want to see. So Muslims, if they are honest, they should go and see what the Christians, they themselves believe in that, and then if they believe it's pornography, it's about pornography, then it is pornography. Now here Muslims, they are answering. This Abdul, he says, and by the way, the one who's asking the question here is a Muslim himself. His name, I am a Muslim. I'm a Muslim. Anyway, so here down, the Muslims, they are complaining about how they can debate me. His debate as one-sided. He controlled the room. When you start to gain around, he cuts you off and make demands. When I first reverted to Islam, supposedly this guy is a convert. There's nothing it's called reverted, because a Muslim is different religion, have nothing to do with Christianity. So you don't say the word reverted. This is a deception. Anyway, we will assume that he is saying the truth. And then he said, at that time, I still believe Paul was a prophet. Now this guy, he look how stupid the Muslims are. He converted to Islam, still he think Paul is a prophet. But the fact the Qur'an says Paul is a prophet still. So you're still dummy and still ignorant. And ignorant how he run his room. I accepted an invite, and it was, you can read it, it's very funny. The Muslim response about this. Then someone here, he's saying, this guy, he's talking about his debate. Computer crashed multiple times during discussion. After I tried to get back last time, I said forget. Yeah, so this guy, he did not run away, but his computer crashed. Be careful of associating with them. So this guy, he is sending you a verse to warn you not to associate with me. Dangerous. I thought I have my own understanding of what CB asked you the first video. Can you attempt to answer the question here? This guy is just and he's a Muslim. His name is a student of Allah. He's saying, well, CP is not here. Still, what about you answer the question he gave you? You see? His name is a student of Allah. So what about now? Okay, CP, he was debating you. He was not fair in the chat room with you, etc. So can you answer here? No, for sure. Another video. I saw this video as well. His point of Allah is Satan is very weak, since you can argue that Jesus did not make all believers either. No. You see, the Muslims, they are very funny in their mind. When we say Allah is Satan, is about his teaching and his act. Jesus never teach to deceive and never deceive anyone. When the Quran says that's Allah, the one who he misguide, no one can guide, that is Shaitan, and he is more evil than Shaitan himself. There's nowhere Jesus he misguide anyone. Jesus he came to save, not to misguide. But obviously the Quran say clearly that Allah is the one who misguide, and the one he misguide, there's no guidance for him. So how you can compare? Not smart. We continue. So it's simply like, let us say the Muslims, they are debating me in a forum, but I wonder why they don't come and debate me in the chat room. When they claim that I don't give them time to talk, this is false. I stop Muslims from talking when they go out of the topic, because Muslims are usual. You ask them about potato, they speak about tomato. And actually, this is why you have to use some tricks to talk to Muslims, to force them to answer. Anyway, my advice to the Muslims, if your God is truthful, all right, and if you are a person who trusts your God, and you have a scholar to debate me, I have an offer for you. And this offer, nobody can mute anyone. It's not a chat room. We can broadcast our talk over Skype. Like I can give you my Skype. You call me, but you have to be a scholar. I'm not going to debate kids. All right? I need to know what is your qualification. Like, are you an imam of a mosque? Muslims, they know you as a teacher, etc. Not a kid. You wanna, I don't have time for this. If you're a kid, just come to my room. If you are a scholar and you claim to have knowledge, we can have a debate either over Skype, or even we can have it in our radio show, which is going to be every Saturday, like today, a few hours from now at 9 o'clock New York time. Our radio show start in Block Talk Radio. You can call over the phone and simply, you can just bring it on and let us see how good you are. This is a phone, and this is Norid Dot, and you can prove us wrong, and you can even share in the Blog Talk Radio. You can share your evidence, your reference, etc. in the chat room. All right, so you can use both. This is the benefit of it. You can post both. However, my chat room is always open, and I don't see any Abdul there ready to come and debate me. Until they come, and if they come, they regret, as we see in this forum here. They are complaining, crying out, saying why I could not make it, coming with all the excuses, but the fact there is no answer. Here he said, like this guy, actually I don't want to read it all for you, but if you see their comment, it's really funny. Christian Prince proved this point at the very beginning by hearing what he wanted to hear, refusing to listen. So you just said I proved my point. Okay. Those who love life, who refuse to submit their will to Allah, will be misguided by Satan. Okay. Okay. Those who love life, this life, who refuse to submit to Allah, will be misguided by Satan, and he will lead them astray. All right. But the verse, the Qur'an, says the opposite. The Qur'an says that Shaitan, he did not really mislead anyone. It was Allah. If we go right now to the Qur'an, all right, and we just make a little search here. Sorry. If you read this verse with me, if Allah, he wanna misguide someone, if you wanna guide someone, he open his chest, which mean he make him see things clear. But if you want to misguide him, he closes his chest. Read it. This is not my translation. All right. This is whom Allah, he in his plan wills to guide. So Allah have a plan for some people to guide. He opened their breast, which is a chest, not a breast, to Islam. And those who him wills to leave astray or strain, he make their breast close. So he is the one who must guide them. Actually, the translation is very funny. What breast, you idiot? This Yusuf Ali is really, I think he's taken hashish. Right now I'm working in translation of the Quran. That's why you see each translation is different from the other one. All right? Look, again, this guy is a breast. Sadr is not a breast. Stupid Abduls, all the translators. The word sadr in Arabic is not a breast, it is the chest. Breast is the breast. In Arabic we call it athda, thadyahu. Stupid Abdul, a Pakistani guy, he want to translate the Quran. What do you expect? All right. So whoever Allah he want to cast him in error, he have a plan for him. He is the one who make them go in error. Do you see it? So Allah is the one who misguide. That's why I call my book The Deception of Allah, because Allah is the one who deceive. And here is the same, you know, Allah he misguide the one he want. Actually, if we just take the word, the letter ha here, all right, and we search for the word yudl, we will find tens of verses saying that Allah is the one who misguide, and he is the one who guide, and you know, this is his job. You know, he just you know, misguide people. Here we go. Let us read this one. Let us read any translation. All right. Here. If you go, by the way, in the Arabic verse, all right, you will see that the verse in Arabic, it says really things is more like firm and more clear, but in the English they try to make it like not really clear. So if you go again to the translation in verse number 27, and those who disbelieve say, why is not a sign sent down upon him by his Lord? Say, surely Allah makes him who will go astray and guide himself those who he want. Like, what's wrong? Those guys are just asking you, why don't you bring us a miracle? And instead of giving the miracle, you are saying to them, you know what, anyway, Allah is the one who make you misguided, and it doesn't matter, you know, Allah have a plan for you to make you misguided, so you know you will be misguided. Now, is that really an answer? Is that, seriously, is that an answer? Allah will make you misguided and Allah will make some guided? So Allah is Satan. All what they are asking you is a miracle. How come Jesus may have a miracle? How come Moses have a miracle? Every prophet have a miracle except the prophet of the Abdul. He is out of miracles. So they are saying to him, can you give us a miracle? And look what the answer is. Very disgusting, very stupid, because simply he is in disability. His God is shish kebab. He cannot make a miracle. So he have to say one excuse. Well, you know what? Allah misguide the one he want, and Allah guide the one he want. I thought God he guide and shaitan is the one who misguide. Oh no, not in Islam. In Islam, the one who misguide is Allah. He have two jobs. It's up to him. He guides some and he misguides some. So he have two faces, a face of good and face of evil. Double standard. Look at this verse. Allah, he will not guide the one he misguide. Like, come on, what's wrong with you? Are you mental? Do you have a problem? You know? Allah yet guide not such he leave astray. He is the one who lead them astray. He is the one who lead them astray. He is the one who misguide them, and he is in purpose he will not guide them. What's wrong with this God? I can show you tons of verses, okay? But the Muslims, they don't want to see the truth that their God is nothing but a deceiver. Their God is nothing but a Satan, you know? Anyway, you know, my chat room is open for those who want to debate me. We have a radio show. If someone like Shaibir Ali, he dare to invite me to his TV station, I do not need to go there. I can do it over the phone or even over Skype. If he dare to invite me, I am waiting for it. He can mute me, I cannot mute him. But do he dare to have me in his TV show? He don't. What about Zakir Naik? Do he dare? He don't. Why? Because potatoes. Cowards. You know, those people, they are not going to destroy their career. Islam for them is a career. So if they debate me, they will lose their career. Muslims will be upset from them. They will have a bad image after that debate. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this video. And don't forget, guys, to read my books, The Deception of Allah and Quran and Science in Depth. Both they can be found in Amazon.com if you like to have some knowledge about them. Thank you. God bless.